Hello everyone, welcome. We're doing more Rainbow Six Siege situations. In this episode we're going to be doing number 8, No Intel, in which case we'll be taking care of some terrorists and extracting a hostage. So we will get right into that on normal difficulty.
Due to the heavily fortified nature of this location, we have very limited intel. You need to recon the site to find an insertion point. Locate the hostage and plot a path to the target. Thermite is equipped with the Brimstone, an exothermic charge that can cut through metal, granting you access through heavily fortified walls and floors.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the drone in this preparation phase in order to find the hostage. We don't know where the hostage is, so we have to search through the entire building. In this case, the hostage is always going to be in one location. That's up in the train museum on the second floor. So we're just going to make our way up there, and we're going to have to go to the left. I went in this room just to get an idea of the terrorists that are in there, and hopefully maybe jump over the little sandbag wall they have in the double doors. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, so we do have to go through the dining room and through the fireplace. They put a lot of barbed wire down. Slows the drone down and will slow down you as well when you try to extract the hostage. So take a moment to scan all the enemies that you can. Make sure you get them all. There's 3 in the room with the hostage, 2 in the dining room, and 2 in the other part of the train museum. So once you have all of those done, get your drone in a safe location. You may need it for later. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the far side of the building. Now, I generally go in through the west side of the building on the second floor into the dining room. However, this time I'm doing it a little bit differently, primarily because at the end of the level, if we go through the way that I normally go, we will be swarmed with a ton of enemies while extracting the hostage, and that's not what we want. So we're going to make our way over this way, make sure there's no one there. Usually there's not during this stage of the level, so you don't have to worry too much. Just keep an eye out, take a look in that hallway, make sure there's no one there. And we want to go up to the 3rd floor, because the 2nd floor, unfortunately, has metal on the windows. Excuse me for saying 2nd floor earlier, I mean 3rd floor. So we're going to jump in. We're going to have one guy up here in the sitting room. Take him out. Pretty straightforward. He's going to try and flashbang us. Now remember, all terrorists have flashbangs in this game, and they will use them, and they are quite effective. So kind of take a look around the corners, make sure there's no one in the adjacent rooms, things of that nature. There is one enemy that you do want to be aware of during this whole this level, and there is one terrorist with a bomb vest. Now, he doesn't show up immediately, and I've not encountered him on other playthroughs, which kind of was what spooked me about this particular run. I blow the floor panel there, take out the 3 terrorists in the train museum guarding the hostage. Now, you don't have to get headshots. As long as you can shoot them, you're set. And then I hear the breathing through the mask, and here he comes. Scares the crap out of me, but he falls in the hole. So, because of that, he's going to try and make his way back up to me instead of staying down there trying to shoot me with his bomb active. So he has an active bomb right now. And that's very terrifying for me, so I'm kind of just trying to make sure I don't get flanked with him. So they will use your last known position. They don't magically know where you're at until you grab the hostage. So I try to make our way out, and then there he is again. But thankfully, I was able to get the headshot on him before he detonated and ended up killing me, because as you can see, I only have 23 health remaining. So because of the way we have to blow out this wall here unless we want to go through the hallways, which we really don't want to do. There's plenty of enemies in this level, and more will come as you hold on to the hostage. So I've been just trying to juggle the hostage, getting out, and shooting the terrorists with our pistol, which we only have 7, 8 rounds for, depending on whether you reload with an empty magazine or not. So we want to leave as quickly as possible. However, I kind of get pinned down in the steam engine room, as it were. So I get blinded, fire off a few shots to kind of keep them at bay, because they will kind of not come at you as much when you're firing at them. So just try and get out of this building as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I keep getting shot at, and because I have such low health, I have to engage them. Otherwise, I would just take the hits and just, you know, run with the hostage, but I don't have that option, unfortunately. So, now that we kind of have it clear, let's kind of get our way out of this building, grab the hostage, jump. Now down here is where we normally get swamped with enemies, but since we've been killing so many of them and they're in the building, they're not going to worry about it. Don't get the grenade stuck in on the wall or the tree like I do, and just run through the park. There will be one or two enemies here or there. That one there behind the bench sometimes is there, other times isn't. Just keep your eyes peeled. Drop the hostage at the extraction zone and hide in this corner, because they will generally come down the street and try and shoot you through the fence. And because the fence is there, it's tough to hit you. So just keep an eye out for that. My run for this, unfortunately, is not the best. However, that tactic has worked for me. So let me know what your score was, how you did it, and thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we'll do number 9, improvising defense. See ya.